Here we go. It's your coach, Pauly C, Austin, Texas. Okay, so I'm coming out of this morning's group coaching session with the team, and we're talking about when to keep going forward. When to keep talking when you know you're getting resistance, and it's clearly coming from their mouth, and the energy around them is that they don't want to talk to you anymore. So how do I know when to keep moving forward? So I have a term called 3 deep, and I use that term in several other parts of Real Sales Talk coaching. We go 3 deep when we're trying to ask questions to find out if someone is really in relationship with a realtor. We go 3 deep around motivation to find out what's really going on with what's important about their move and what it means to them and what that does for them, to really understand motivation at a higher level. And we're gonna go 3 deep on questions when we're talking to somebody. So there's the equation, is that we take 3 swings. We go 3 deep in continuing to ask questions to find out whether somebody is just rejecting us or resisting us because we're a salesperson or a stranger, or that actually there's just a little anxiety or apprehension or fear there talking to us, and there is something there. Because my job is to ask great questions, to ask them well, to listen carefully, and then I can find out whether I can help someone, I can't help someone, I don't want to help someone. But I want that authentic truth. The truth shall set you free. And so I want my authenticity to really want to know and to connect with somebody by asking 3 questions and going 3 deep. But look, that's going to take a little bit of strategy, because using repeating and approving, and for those of you Real Sales Talk community people, you know that repeating and approving is about helping them feel heard, repeating. Approving so that they feel validated and respected. The thing is, though, is that today's conversation in the group coaching, the person was like, look, there's a lot of energy. They're really adamant about not talking to me. Okay, so look, meet people where they're at. Number 1, meet people where they're at. So if they're frustrated, be frustrated. If they're angry, get a little angry. If they're not so happy to talk to you, acknowledge that. Now, it can't just come from here in what you say. You're going to have to express that in other ways. Now, because 55% of our communication comes from our body language, it's happening to you throughout this video, and you're over the phone, because that's where this conversation originated, then you're gonna have to do something else. Okay, so I call them indicators, and those indicators help them understand that you're listening, understand that you're frustrated with them, understanding that you appreciate that they're upset, because you can be saying that, but the energy being conveyed isn't matching that. Okay, so how do I match that? Making little sounds. Okay, so little sounds like ooh, ee, ah, oh, oh my. Making sounds around what you're saying to help them understand that that's frustrating. What they're talking about, you have appreciation in regards to them being upset. Okay, so here's what it would sound like. Somebody says, look, man, I've been getting all these phone calls. I'm just looking. I don't really want to be bothered. So, Mrs. Buyer, hey, I totally hear what you're saying. You've been getting a lot of phone calls, and you're not really interested in talking to anybody about doing anything right now, and I appreciate that, because it's got to be a little frustrating. So, let me ask you, if you could move, though, where did you want to go next? Okay, whatever is the next best question, maybe that wasn't the next best question, but whatever is the next best question, to extract a little bit more information. Now, you do that once, you do that twice. On the 3rd time, if you're asking a 3rd question and you're using all those little indicators, those little noises to convey the appreciation that they're upset or they're frustrated, either they'll break and their subconscious will go, he gets us, she understands, and they'll continue to exchange. Or they won't, because they're not motivated at all to do anything, and they'll stop talking to you. Look, either one's fine, though, because now I have the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Okay, so follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Real Sales Talk community, and hey, share, because there's always coming more information, more opportunity to be able to share what's happening with my team so that you can go out and serve more people. Because look, hey, real estate's about relationships and your ability to connect with more people, your ability to have authentic conversations so that you can just get the truth, which is, can I help you? I can't help you. I don't want to help you. Hey, real sales talk. Stay tuned.